man. Usually men are like, no. They try to get a pass. Tina Davina,
Yes.
do you have a poem on this topic?
I do. I wrote it today.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm with him and you're with her. Still we flirt so casually, conversing at work methodically. You find me anywhere you can, finding ways to brush past my hand. We dabble along the border in order to keep from going any further, disparaging things we'd regret, feeling safe because we haven't done it yet. Yet, still we play with the idea, trying it on and see if it fits. Heaven forbid the day we step over, though I would feel the day is getting a little closer, feeling the temptation growing stronger. Every day we stay on just a little bit longer, feeding the hunger from Facebook to text. Conversation turns from basketball to sex, imagining what's next when no one suspects. And we start to lie about what we're doing, insisting it's cool because we aren't screwing, but we're lying, trying to hide the fact. Truth is, we've already cheated way before the act.
Wow, I like it. Very true.
Good.
And very true.
You tend to capture the topic so nicely.
So well.
It's the Claudia George and the Pigeons. Our topic tonight, cheating. What exactly is it? Is it eye-chatting, flirting, kissing, penetration? What's your definition of cheating? Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We'll be back with more after the break, so give us a call. Right on. Yeah. Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan and Friends show. Oh, yeah. In the background, R. Kelly. One of my favorite songs, R. Kelly.
Yes.
Down Low. So beautiful.
It's great.
So, R. Kelly can make anything sound beautiful. He talks about midgets, peeing, everything, but his voice is so beautiful, melodic. It is.
Such a great gorgeous.
Kind of makes it kind of cool. Like, I want to be in a down low relationship right now because I'm listening to soulful sounds of R. Kelly.
Really, do you?
I really don't.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Just talking on the music.
Hypothetically.
Very sexy. But this video didn't end up so good for the girl.
It did.
No, it did not.
I love the way we're all talking.
The
right
girl
now.
was the one cheating.
That's right. She sunned him.
I didn't see this video.
Really?
Shut the videos. All the videos you've been in.
Come on now. She's doing so many videos. She ain't got time to see videos.
This is when they were really beautiful, and like they had Garcelle Beauvais as a lead, and she cheated on Ron Isley with R. Kelly. And,
You remember Mr. Big?
Mr. Biggs, and
I didn't start watching videos, so I started doing them.
he had her like clubbed. And she died in the
She
hospital.
died in the hospital. It was a great video.
It was very sad.
First, he clubbed R. Kelly. Then,
That was her.
Okay.
And back to the topic.
Our topic tonight is cheating. Exactly what is it? Is it texting? Eye-chatting? Texting?
Fantasizing?
It's all of that. Fantasizing?
all of that.
What is it? Where does it begin? When does it become cheating?
When
As
you
soon
have
as you-
sexual attraction to them. When you start lusting over them.
Emotional attraction.
There's
I
the
think it's-
start.
Emotional attraction.
Anything that you're doing that you
is
don't want
more.
your partner to see
Yes.
or know about.
Maybe Lamont from Florida can
Uh-oh.
make it all clear for us. Lamont.
Right.
Welcome to the show, Lamont from Florida.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, Lamont?
What's happening, Lamont?
Hey, I like the way you whisper.
We're trying to keep it sexy.
Yeah, trying to keep it sexy. You know. Trying to get you to cheat.
Yes. Lamont, tell us your thoughts on cheating. Where does it begin? What is cheating to you exactly?
I mean, to me, anytime somebody invests their time, emotions, or money in someone else when they're in a relationship is cheating. Of course, the sex part is too, but anytime somebody does that, then that's pretty much cheating.
But at what point would you like leave someone? Like, would you leave them if you knew your girl was tricking off money on another guy, or just texting late nights? Exactly. What point would you leave?
Immediately when I found out, because I don't do that. You know, if somebody invests their time or their life to share with you, then you just don't violate that kind of stuff. And then if they do, you can give them another chance. But if you give somebody another chance, then they're just gonna end up doing it again later on down the line.
But would you really leave the comforts of that warm vagina you've become accustomed to because you just found some text messages? Would you really? Let's be realistic.
But if I gotta sit here and wonder what she's doing because of the incident she did already, then it's not even worth it. It's not even worth the stress of even wondering what somebody's doing, just stressing out all day thinking about it.
Did you hear the letter, the quotes we were reading from the letter that Flora received? The very sexual content. Let me read a line. We're gonna read a line from that letter. Let me get this letter real quick, and I want you to tell me what should happen here. This is a letter that Flora received, and this man said he had a dream about her last night. He's married 7 years.
And they haven't seen each other in
16 years.
Right, 16 years. Okay. So
Okay, this is what he said to her. Should we tell his wife, okay? I fuck your pussy until you come. Juice is flowing all over my dick. I take it out and put it in your mouth so that you can taste your sweet nectar. Then I woke up. Talk to you soon. Love you. Now, what do you think about this letter? What are your thoughts on that letter?
Is that cheating?
I mean, that is cheating. But that is cheating. But I don't know if you should tell his wife because you never know. She might kill the nigga or something.
True.
Lamont,
But anytime a dude is having sex, if you know you look good and the dude is having sex with you and his eyes is closed, he's thinking about something else.
See?
Wow.
I thought he had something in his eye. All right, Lamont. Thank you very much. So you say it begins with the thoughts. I'm surprised the fellas are having
Fellas they're giving us the real talk.
I think they're just putting that out there for their women. Look, don't get it twisted now.
That's the truth. I agree.
They're telling the truth.
I'm going to continue talking sexy for the whole show.
Okay, yeah.
You guys can
Let's
join
get
me.
the sexy
You guys can
part.
join me. And none other, who doesn't have the sexiest voice? None other than Mr. Lowlife.
Oh.
Lowlife, welcome to the
Low
show.
life in the house.
Speak on it. Oh, he did.
Oh.
But that's okay
Call us
because we
back.
have Big Daddy from Miami.
Oh, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Hey, Big
What do you
Daddy.
think about cheating? What is it?
How you doing, Daddy?
Big Daddy?
Daddy.
I think they're busy doing something else.
Yeah, I think they got paper towels. I think it's too
Okay,
much.
let's get to the 5 signs your spouse might be. You have the signs? Do you have the signs?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Don't you have signs of your spouse might
Yes,
be?
yes.
Cyber?
Online affair. 5 signs your spouse is involved in cyber cheating. Let's start by looking at some of the typical clues. Number 1, your partner spends excessive time online.
Check.
Okay. Number 2, the computer continues even after it's bedtime. Actually, that's when he starts using the computer after
when
homegirl
you're
goes to bed.
sleeping, you continue on. Okay.
That's right. Number 3, the computer screen is either changed or shut by your partner or spouse when you come close.
Oh, I've done that.
Or he tries to hide it with his hands.
Or you shrink it, right? You shrink the screen. Oops, right?
Right.
Is that number 4? Yes. And number 4, you don't know any password or anything about his email address. Not to mention having some secret email addresses yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I have that.
And number 5, internet history is always cleared.
That's true.
After, right? You delete
Most
the
men
history.
don't know
Most
that,
men
though.
don't know about how
They
to
don't
do
know
the
that.
cookies.
Stop
Clear the
telling
cookies, fellas.
secrets.
Clear the
Don't.
cookies off your
Portia,
Don't
stop
tell
it.
And delete the
Stop
cookies,
being
too.
on
Being on the
it.
internet late night doesn't mean you're
Get that.
cheating because I work normally at nighttime.
I
No,
think
well, because I have kids, so when they go to bed is when I get online.
Well,
so.
yeah.
That's
Can't
true.
say that.
I think there's a lot of passwords that a guy has. Like you said, the AOL,
Right.
you got a separate MySpace, the Facebook. You can't log in to see certain pictures. If there's just too many passwords on one computer,
That's
I'd
what's
wonder,
it.
like, what are you trying to hide?
Exactly.
Like, that's the bottom line. Too
All
many
these signs
passwords.
sound like me. But I'm not cheating. I don't have
Yeah,
anybody.
you're not cheating.
Nobody's in the house.
How about when he's texting and he like moves away from you so he can return the text?
Yeah, that's what I do. And I
That's-
I mean,
That's cheating.
That's a sign.
That's a
That's
sign.
right
That's
there.
something.
yeah. Changes his number frequently.
Phone number?
Yes.
How about puts his phone
Yes.
on silent so you don't know when it rings?
Damn, I do.
That's good. Phone
Okay,
silent.
100 women were asked what they consider cheating, okay? 36% said confiding in another woman. If their man confides in another woman, they think that's cheating.
Emotional cheating.
Flirting, 35% say flirting. I think a little flirting is
Flirting is
healthy.
good for you. Not, not too much.
41% saying dancing too close. But that's
Slow grinding.
Like
is so
bump and
fun.
grind.
Yeah, bump and grind.
what's
Yeah.
wrong with stanky legging with another dude? Is that
No,
cheating?
that's not bump and grind. It's thinking
No.
Well, the way I do it.
Why do you think the leg is stanky?
Maybe we'll see Claudia do her snaky leg later on.
We're going to have a stanky leg battle.
79. This is interesting. 79% say getting lap dances is cheating. I don't think that's cheating.
Yeah, I don't either. I
Lap
disagree.
dance,
The only one
no.
I agree with is the confiding in another woman.
Fighting.
Well, if you can't tell your spouse about the lap dance, then it is cheating.
Well, that's just silly.
But don't you think some women are kind of unreasonable?
Yeah, I
mean, some
agree.
women are a little-
Yeah.
okay, and then we're going to get to that in a second. And 80% say cyber sex. If you're jerking
Yeah.
off and you're talking to some chick
Yeah.
online, that's not a good look for me.
If you're talking, but what if they just went to a porn site and they're jacking off? I don't consider that cheating.
no, I don't think that's cheating.
No.
Right.
You're
No,
still
no.
It is. because
So
you're
it's better
still
that they do it to
fantasizing about
strangers?
another woman.
Right,
Yeah.
someone there.
Right.
No, I don't think it's wrong to fantasize about somebody else.
No, it's
Sometimes you
not.
need that to keep you faithful.
It is if the other person's.
Would I be cheating if I'm
If
watching
you're having
a porn?
if you're having
Nah.
sex with your
No.
spouse or whoever and you're fantasizing about somebody else, that is still cheating.
But what if they're boring?
then they need to fix that or
No,
leave.
but okay, if you're gonna be with someone for the long haul, like
Right.
you're married, okay? I hear, and I'm not married, you are, and you, Bantina, you go in and out of love with that person. I don't think I think there's been high points and low points, and maybe you don't want to cheat, but maybe to get you through that dark spell where you're like, I'm so sick of this motherfucker, but I don't want to cheat on him. Maybe you fantasize about a little LL Cool J.
Well, maybe
or-
once in a while,
Dwight
I think
Howard,
it's
or
okay,
whoever it is.
But to do it every time you have sex and you're always fantasizing about somebody with the same person or different, that's a problem.
I remember in a relationship where I was so over it, but I didn't want to cheat on him. First, I started thinking about people on TV. Then I started thinking about people I knew. Then it just didn't work anymore. I had to start thinking about freaky, disgusting stuff. I was
You should
appalled.
have just dumped him.
I was appalled, but he was a good guy. But I was like, this is normal to get bored with someone. Tina Davina, what do you think?
I agree with you, Claudia, completely. I think that, yeah, clearly.
So then why not?
Really, y'all are
But then why
nasty.
not talk about it? Why
Hey,
not
y'all
role play or
nasty ones.
born together?
Sometimes
agree
it's not
too.
hurt the person's feelings. Like I can't say I love you a lot, but I'm really bored with you right now. So I gotta think of your homeboy just so I can get this nut, so it can be over with.
Wow.
Man, that's
But
real.
I wouldn't say that, but I would bring up the fact that, you know what, this is boring and we need to fix it, or I'm going
Right.
to step
Haven't
out or
tried
leave.
something.
But men, honestly, they're like, their egos are sensitive, especially
Yeah,
when it
you
comes
can't
to
just
their
say that like
penises.
that.
You
Yeah,
gotta
see, I
be
don't
careful
care,
how you
though.
work that out.
So Shelly,
I'd rather the person be in front of me. I'd be insulted if my husband was like, yeah, I think Claudia is hotter than you. Yeah,
well, he
I think-
does because he texts me and told me that. Okay.